Hi, my name is Patrick and this video is to tell you about how to prepare for Quant section for CAT 25 if you are starting from June 25. Just to give you my background, scored 100% till 6 times at CAT, so fairly comfortable with the exam, also aced other examination, so would be able to advise you for any MBA entrance. So we have been training for more than 22 years in various exams, right, from CAT, ZAT, etc. Now coming to preparation schedule, we already made one video. Basically, the broad preparation schedule should be that you should try to complete your syllabus in mid-August. That means that your target should be mid-August. If you extend, maybe you should go to end August. But when you're planning a preparation, do plan for mid-August, because there's always an extension that happens. You may have a break somewhere, or you may go out on holiday, or something or the other happens which leads to extension of your date. So when you're planning, plan for mid-August. But yes, till end August, if you complete your first round of syllabus is fine. And then after that, from September to November, you can focus on practicing plus mocks. Now when I'm talking of June to mid-August, is approximately 2.5 months or 75 days, which is where you need to complete. For mathematics, spend around 1.5 hours to 3 hours a day based on how much time it's available. So minimum 1.5 hours I'm expecting you to spend on mathematics if you want to complete a syllabus. So when you're preparing, I've given rough number of days for each topic. So maybe averages spend 3 days, percentages spend 3 days, and so on. So this is enough time for you to get to the basic fundamentals of each topic. So maybe you will take up the theory, you will take up a book, go to the theory, understand the theory, and solve a few sums, and that should suffice. I mean, you need to understand the fundamentals. Don't go too deep into a particular topic, and especially if a topic is tough and you feel you don't understand anything, then it makes sense to keep it, solve how much ever you know, understand the fundamentals. We'll do it again maybe later on when you complete the syllabus and you come to round 2, right? So how to prepare? So go to the theory, okay, and solve the basic sum. Don't try to solve tough sums. As I said, normally sums are divided into L1, L2, L3. L3 are supposed to be very tough sums. L1, L2 is what you should focus on. L1 sum. I mean, if you feel that you're weak in Quant, only focus on L1 sum. Don't go to L2 sums. But if you feel you're good in Quant, then maybe you can do L1 and L2 sums. If you're in middle, then do L1 sums and a few L2 sums should suffice. But my suggestion is doing L1 sums for round 1 is sufficient. You need not go to L2, because L2 you can decide on which topics. There are some topics you want to focus on. Maybe for that you can do L2 sums in round 2. But right now your focus should be to complete your syllabus. So focus on completing the syllabus as fast as possible. That should be your focus area. Also do a little bit of calculation every day. Though CAT has a calci, but for simple calculations, if you can just do without a calci, you can save a lot of time in the exam. And other exams don't have a calci, so it makes sense to be comfortable with a bit of calculations as such, right? I hope this helps. The next video will be on DLR, how to plan your DLR as such, and then post that verbal. So we will tell you how to go about preparing for the CAT examination, right? Thank you.